the floor with your insides. You shall taste pain. Blade spark!
Let's put a little lead in the air and see what falls over.
Earth, and you shall feel my rage!
Welcome. It would be our pleasure.
Have you ever been served grog by a robot?
Huh?
Ah, my boy, you are in for a treat at the Rusty Cog Tavern.
I'm Asgarth of the Transentine Maintenance Department, and I'm afraid that the elevator up to Transentia is temporarily closed. Any luck? Hey.
Well, Tal, this is where it all started for me. Ah, smell that. A rare blend of fresh mountain air and engine oil. I tell you though, I wouldn't swap it for the world.
How old were you when you left?
Oh, in my late teens. Professor Hayton spotted my potential and before I knew it, I was working directly for the Queen. I was still very young. At that time, I thought I could do no wrong. Then there was the accident.
Can't imagine how horrible it must have been to lose an arm.
Not as painful as having a new one grafted on. It took months. If it wasn't for Tilly, I would have just given up.
She has a heart of gold.
Ah, yes. There are two women in my life. Lucica, whose bags of gold paid for my arm, and Tilly, whose heart of gold gives me the strength to live with it. As a man, I am deeply indebted. There's someone else who I owe a debt to, and you'll meet him today. Professor Hayton has a brilliant mind. Come on.
Greeting. Great.
All right.
Great.
Did you?
Greeting.
Soldier's pay.
You can. Did you know that when Great.
Soldier's pay.
Man or...
You shall taste pain. Blade spark! Stand firm! Awaken my dormant soul. I have need of your strength. I'll stain the floor with your insides. I shall lead us to victory. Earth, and you shall feel my rage! You shall die by my blade here or there. Earth, and you shall feel my rage! You shall taste pain. Blade spark! I'll stain the floor with your insides! You shall taste pain. Blade spark! taste pain. Blade spark!
Stand firm!
I shall lead us to victory.
Stand firm!
Those that stand before me die! In the bag.
Well,
how is my star pupil? Come to collect the crystal?
Ah, professor, daar ben je. Elish, Buki, what are you doing here? Professor, u moet zich schamen, op uw leeftijd.
Willkommen!
We came for the crystal. The professor here has been helping us with our inquiries.
It seems the crystal has affected the machines in the complex, and they have become autonomous.
Wait, what machines? Professor, what's going on?
We have been using some of your old techniques, Elko. Drawing power from crystals and using it as the driving force behind an entirely automated complex. We called it the Kren system.
Hè?
You see, the school was controlled entirely by one central unit.
And that unit was powered by the magic of the transcendine crystal.
Now then, miss, let's not cloud the issue with words like magic. Kren, the robot, was designed to scan and map the geology of an area. It produces images of possible crystal deposits. The thing is, once we connected the crystal as a power supply, Kren began to show an entirely new set of data.
What sort of data? Where do you two fit in with this?
Look, the geography looks familiar, but we know there are no crystals along the coastline of Haskelia. That's when it hit me. This data is not referring to Haskelia at all. This scan is of another world entirely. One that mirrors ours.
We told Professor Hayton about how the Shadani crystal sent us to the realm of shadows, and he thinks there may be a way to use the portal system to find more crystals for your machine.
We are going into the complex to try and get a crystal from Kren. The professor insisted that we waited for you two, though.
Well, at least he did one thing right. My dear Professor, I warned you about this long ago. Before you know it, you'll have renegade hardware replicating itself without human help.
I'm afraid this already happened. Kren has locked the doors of the CPU and no one dares venture inside the complex. I can open the research center doors for you, however.
So much for the simple task of collection, then. Now we have to snatch the crystal from the hands of a deranged robot.
Pleased to see me, then?
I'm always pleased to see you. But I'm not looking forward to explaining this to your mother.
Good luck in there. When you come out with the crystal, we can conduct a few experiments of our own, and I guarantee you another even more powerful crystal, Elko.